Welcome, everybody. The official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, alright, that was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
597. This is very, very close.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time.
Finish it off clean.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the official Sports Stacking League competition. My name is Kean Lynch and I'll be your host for this tournament. And in this tournament we have a bunch of different stackers going to be going head to head against each other to show off who personally is the best of the best. Some stackers shown today are current world record holders and others have blown their divisions right out of the water. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for this one. Lawrence will be here later on in the episode. With that being said, let's just take a quick look at our scoreboard. So as we can see right here, Team Blue is just a few points behind Team Red as of right now, with Tyler Hollis, I believe, with the most points on the board. Yes, BETSY Sanchez for the most points for Team Blue. Actually, sorry, Karif Ullah with the most points for Team Blue with 31 points, Tyler Hollis with 48, and Michael Vanner coming in at a close third with 26 points. So things are very, very close in this competition right now. It's still anyone's game, and I have to say, like, everybody has competed, and we'll be able to see what the stackers can do with the cumulative 3 today. So stackers will get 1 attempt per stack to add to their time. If they scratch, a grace attempt will be given, but if they scratch that grace attempt, then their time in total is a scratch. The stacks are going to be the main tournament stacks, 333, 363, and cycle. 1 attempt for each stack. They're going to be ranked based on their combined time, so the 333, 363, and cycle all combined, and scratchers will move a stacker's ranking below stackers with no scratches. So this is going to be a bit of a spicy event, to say the least, because anything is possible. And we're going to move on to our first stacker. That'll be Cole Smith from Florida, 15 years old. He's ranked 477th in the world with a 10.821 overall. Been stacking since 2013, so we'll bring him up right now and see what he is capable of. So we're going to start off with the 333 event. Actually, it just goes straight through, but you know, you mainly start with 333, 363, and then you go to 363, and then you go to cycle. So he's going to be starting his 1 attempt for 333. Looks like a really smooth run. There's a bit of a weird glitch there. 1.717. All right. So that'll be his time for 333. All right. So now, I believe we'll be moving on to the 363. So he has 1 attempt for the 363 stack, and he has a good start, so he wants to keep a consistent flow with the rest of these attempts. So this will be his 363 now. Ooh, has a bit of a fumble there. Oh, he plays it off as a scratch, so he will be given a grace attempt. So hopefully he doesn't mess this attempt up. All right. It looks like a smooth run, 2.356. Really good run from Cole there. And, all right. Third attempt coming up now. Third attempt, sorry, we're moving on to cycle now. All right, so cycle will have 1 attempt. Hopefully he can keep his efficiency and balance here right now. Looks like a good run, a 6.638. So that is a very good run for Cole Smith, and will keep a very solid overall. So good performance from Cole Smith. All right. So we're going to be moving on to our next stacker. We have from Team Blue, Tim Brown from Connecticut, 14 years old. Been stacking since 2016 and is ranked 519th in the world with a 10.877 overall. So we're going to bring him up now, and he is going to be starting from scratch with 333. Remember, he only has 1 attempt for each stack unless he scratches, in which he'll be given a grace attempt. But if he scratches the grace attempt, then it's an entire scratched run, which would be quite unfortunate. second attempt because he's gonna scratch that. So let's hope he doesn't mess this one up. Ooh, he was really close. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. He's not happy. 5.240 for his 333. I almost say you shouldn't have scratched that first. Because sometimes some of the stackers will purposely scratch their times, as we've seen. Okay, so it doesn't look like the timer started. Yes, we're... Alright, the timer did not start. Alright, so this will be his first attempt. Hopefully his only attempt. Looks like a good run there. And it was 2.270. Alright. Really nice run from Tim. Hopefully his cycle will be able to help balance things out because of that 333 being really, really not the best he's ever done. Seeing his 363 was actually better, funny enough. Not having the best time. And he's gonna scratch it purposely. That's alright. Shake it off, shake it off. Alright. Second attempt. Only other attempt, so. He does get a clean run there. Had a slight fumble, but with 6.517. Not bad at all from Tim Brown. Unfortunately, the 333 does hold him back a little bit, but we think he'll recover, at least overall for his team. So we're moving on to our next stacker, which is SEAMUS STOKER from Massachusetts, 13 years of age, been stacking since 2015, so a little bit of a newer stacker. He's ranked 154th in the world with a 9.960 overall. That's kind of crazy. Let's bring him up right now and see what he's capable of. It's kind of crazy that a 9.96 would have you 150, like in the 150s. You know, a few years back, that'd have you like first, you know, if you were top tier. Alright, so this will be his attempt for 333. Ooh, that's a quote-unquote scratch. So let's hope he can pull it off with... Ooh, has a fumble there. Not having the best day for SEAMUS STOKER. I thought Tim was doing that. Poor SEAMUS over here. 15.746. If you thought Tim's run was bad, that's a whole 10 seconds slower. Alright, so SEAMUS can probably just relax and have a little bit of fun seeing that the overall is kind of sadly not gonna be top tier.
What?
Looks like he gets a good run on the 363, just like Tim, 2.086. Alright. Third attempt here. Sorry, third attempt. This is cycle. I keep forgetting that. So he's gonna scratch that time. That's fair, that's fair. Having a lot of fumbles here.
I don't even know how my cycle time beat my 333.
But finishes it off strong with at least a clean attempt. 12.549. Kind of an unfortunate run for SEAMUS, seeing that his 333 was slower than a cycle. But we'll be moving on to our next stacker coming up in a second. You know, so far there have been some run. Oh, okay. So we're gonna move on to Karif Ullah for Team Blue. He's from Maryland, 16 years of age, been second since 2012, ranked 40th in the world with a 9.216 overall. We're gonna bring him up right now and see what he can do. It's weird because SEAMUS had a 9.96, but Karif only has 0.7 faster, and yet he's top 40 in the world. Top 50, if you want to be like that. All right. So he's going to start off just like everyone else, starting off with 333, one attempt for each stack, and it looks like he's gotten the signal, so he's going to start now. All right. has a few fumbles. Calling him to scratch. So he'll have his grace attempt. We've seen a lot of people do this. We may have to change the rule, so it has to be an actual legit scratch, or they don't get a grace attempt. Alright. Has a slowdown there, but it's a clean run, 1.880. Alright. So for the 363, he'll have his one, hopefully only need one attempt. Rocking the Seun Kims with an Asian Open at the bottom, I believe. Really smooth run, 2.127. Really solid run from Karif. Alright, so now we have Cycle to move on to. Really good run, 5.611. That's really going to help out with this 333, as it was a little bit slower. It's still a really good run for Karif Ullah. Luckily he didn't get any 12s or any 10s with any of his stacks, so just didn't really fail much at all. So great run from Karif Ullah. So now we'll be moving on to Michael Vanner from New York, 15 years of age, ranked 33rd in the world, been stacking since 2011 with a 9.118 overall. We'll bring him up right now. And I have to say, only a 0.1 difference from Karif, and he's 7. I love how smaller or bigger differences really change everything. So Michael's getting a few warm-ups in. Remember, it is 333, 363, then Cycle. Only one attempt, quote-unquote, mess up. And I think that was his attempt, 1.654. That's the fastest we've seen today. So really good run from Michael Vanner. So this will be 363. Rocking the Asian Open 2015. I think I actually gave those to him, funny enough. Has a bit of a fumble there, but embraces it. 2.471. It's good to know that he's not just, throwing it over and taking the risk of having an even worse time. I like the braveness of Michael Vanner right now. Has a bit of a fumble there. But keeps it. 6.795. Really good run overall from Michael Vanner. Really solid run. With, the exception of a fumble or two, but at least he accepts it. Alright, so now I think we'll be moving on to our next stacker. Yes, Cameron Smith. From Florida, 15 years of age, been stacking since 2013, and he is the brother of Cole Smith, ranked 757th in the world with 11.349 overall. We're going to bring him up right now and see what Cole Smith's brother can pull off. And by the way, they are triplets, just in case you didn't know. There are 3 of them, which I think is amazing.
Killed it. 205.
2.052 for his 333. Not too bad. He seems happy. Alright, so this will be his 363 run. Alright, looks like he's ready to go. Oh, he quote-unquote scratched. Alright, so this will be his grace attempt right here. Let's hope he keeps it clean.
323.
3.239. Had a little bit of a fumble there, but overall not a bad run. Not a bad run at all. So, he'll be doing a cycle now. Doing a little bit of a shuffle before he has to go straight into it. Enjoying his time freely. Finishing it off strong. Having a quote-unquote slider. And the 6th foul. So unfortunate. We'll be giving him his grace attempt here. All right. Yes! Finishing off the run strong. 8.200. So, pretty good run from Cam Smith. Alright. So, he seems pretty happy, actually. Alrighty. So, now we'll be moving on to Tyler Hollis from New York, 14 years of age. Been stacking since 2007, so he's been stacking for a very long time. He's ranked 7th in the world with an 8.443 overall. We'll bring him up in just a second. Oh, we're bringing him up right now. Doesn't look like we're having any audio from him. Oh, no, sorry, it's just very, very low. All right. Really good run for the first attempt. 1.486. Wow. A really, really good run for Tyler Hollis. Mixing up the cups a little for 363. A bit of a bold choice. I don't think I'd take those, but hey. You do you, Tyler. Alright, this will be his 363 right now. Ooh. Finish it off strong. Oh, such a close quote-unquote scratch. Alright. Really good second attempt. 2.098. So I think that's the second best 363 we've seen today. Just right behind SEAMUS. I may be wrong. And now we'll be moving on to cycle. Alright, so let's see what he can do for this. Ooh, really good run. 5.59 to the fastest cycle for sure today. Just beating Karif Ullah. Alright. Really solid run from Tyler Hollis. Alrighty. So now, I believe we're going to be moving on to our next or final stacker for this event, may I say. BETSY SANCHEZ, rocking Team Blue from Texas, 12 years of age. Been stacking since 2014, ranked 674 with 11.049 overall. Let's bring her up right now and see how she can do. Looks like he's starting at 333 now. Really solid first attempt from BETSY. 1.860. Really good run. Actually, that beat Karif, I believe. Karif's 333 was 1.88 something, I believe. Really smooth run yet again from Betsy Sanchez. Really holding Team Blue back up. 2.412. All right. All right, now we'll be moving on to cycle. Betsy seemed a little bit excited, maybe a little bit nervous. I'd be nervous too if I had like 2 really long strands of hair right in front of my face, but she seems to pull it off, so if it rocks her, it rocks her. Here she goes. Ooh. Looks like a pretty good run from Betsy. 6.773. Really good run from Betsy. So she has a very solid overall right now. Maybe probably top 3. We're going to have to check the leaderboard to see everybody's overalls for sure. So we'll check the info right now. All right, there we have it. So in first place, surprise, surprise, said nobody, is Tyler Hollis with a 9.71 or 176. With his times being a 1.486, 2.098, and 5.592, just dominating the competition. In second place with Karif Ullah, 9.618, and in third place, Cole Smith, 10.711.
All right, guys, we are back, and that was quite an interesting first event. What did you think, Lawrence?
It really was. These kinds of events are very interesting because they're such a testament to how consistent stackers can be, but it also shows just how punishing it can be if a stacker isn't on their best game in terms of consistency and are just trying to go for speed the entire time. And I think this next event is going to be a little bit more interesting. But before we go to that event, we are going to take a quick look at the scoreboard. And it looks like Team Red has been able to push ahead a little bit more after that last event. They're now 9 points ahead of Team Blue, with Tyler Hollis leading the pack with 60 points.
Wow. That is impressive. And then you have Karif representing Team Blue with 42 points. But there's a little bit more, I guess it's about the same even number spread, I guess. There's a little bit more point spread with Team Blue than there is with Team Red, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yes.
So
I
with
think
that being
we're gonna
said,
move on to the next event. And do you want to cover describing this one, Kian?
sure. So we have the combo. So here's how the combo works, demonstrated by Tyler Hollis. The combo is when you start out with a 3-3-3 and then immediately grab the other 3 and transition into a 3-6-3. Then you do the 3-6-3 just as you normally would, and then when you stop the 3-6-3, you go into the cycle. So you just do the general cycle as you would, but the challenge with this is that you have to do them all 3 at once. There is no compromises exactly with that. So this is going to be a bracketed event. This will be 3 attempts only. This is not raise the bar, and people will be going head-to-head against each other to see who can really pull ahead and get the best time. And hopefully, Team Blue can catch up a little bit. With that being said, let's take a look at the bracket.
So the bracket is going to have very good matchups. We're going to be starting out with Cole Smith versus Tim Brown, SEAMUS Stoker versus Karif Ullah, Michael Vanner versus Cam Smith, and then ending off with Tyler Hollis versus Betsy Sanchez. So it's going to be an interesting matchup all across the board. So let's start our first match right now with Cole Smith versus Tim Brown.
It's interesting because Cole did pretty well, I guess I would say. With
He was third place in the cumulative 3, correct?
Yeah, he did pretty well. So this could be a bit of a challenge for Tim Brown.
And this event is the combo, which I like to think of it as just a single attempt cumulative 3.
Pretty much.
If you really think about it, that's kind of what it is.
So we had, the single attempt cumulative 3, and then you do that, but you don't stop the timer in between. You just go all the way through, and you get 3 attempts to do that.
Yes. So that is his first attempt for the combo. 13.532 is his time. Solid time to start us off, so going to move on to attempt number 2.
All right.
It just hit me how tiring this event must be after 3 attempts.
Yeah.
Because you have to be going straight through the entire time. Second attempt starting up now. Ooh, trouble on that 3-6-3 up stack, though.
All right.
He's going to try to make for up.
All right, so quite a few fumbles here, so it doesn't look like he's going to be beating it. And yeah, 14.843.
All right, he has one more attempt though. And as we said, this is going to be straight 3 attempts per stacker in each matchup. This isn't going to be raise the bar.
All right.
So 3rd attempt coming up from Cole Smith. Looking good so far.
A little bit of a fumble there, but other than that, it is a clean run.
Yeah, that's going to be his best time. 11.963. That's a pretty good time for the combo.
Not bad at all.
Very consistent performance from Cole. 3rd place in the cumulative 3 and showing a strong performance to start us off here.
Yeah, all right, so let's move on to Tim Brown.
Tim Brown is going to have 3 attempts to try to beat Cole's time. So it's going to be able to see it's going to be nice to see just how he does. He did not have the best performance in the cumulative 3, so he's going to want to try to make it up in this event.
All right, so he's going for his first attempt here, we believe. All right, so a little bit of a fumble on that 6, but other than that, looking good so far. Finishing up strong. Ooh.
Oh, what was his time?
Oh,
no!
What
was that
happened?
reaction? Oh no!
11.967.
4 thousandths of a second. Oh man, he had some hesitations though, so he does have a chance. Though he might get nervous now that he knows how close he is.
Yeah.
So it looks like Cole will still be leading this matchup, going on to attempt number 2 for Tim Brown.
Oh, a little bit.
He fixes his fumble on that 363, so that will be clean.
Ooh, looks like he did get it though. Ooh.
11.626, definitely improved by a pretty decent amount too, so he will be moving on in the bracket, but he still has one more attempt to show off what he's capable of, send a message to the next person he's going to be facing.
Yeah, all right. So he's going for his 3rd attempt here, just to brag a little bit. Why not?
And he's looking really clean so far. Has a fumble in the 110-1, but it looks like a very good time. 11.244.
Just rubbing salt into the wound.
Oh man, that's rough. Well,
Yeah.
Good job to both competitors, but congratulations to Tim Brown moving on and redeeming himself after that performance in the cumulative 3.
All right, so let's move on to our second bracketed. Yeah, SEAMUS Stoker versus Karif Ula.
Very interesting matchup.
And we'll see he actually has the cups, the 3rd set, just right next to on the mat.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And
It's interesting to see how different stackers have different styles. Oh, that's a very interesting
That's a
style.
smart transition.
That's very smart, yeah. We don't have any specified way that you have to have the transition from 333 to 363. So that's
Wow,
a
SEAMUS,
very
that's
good move.
smart.
13.359 is his first attempt.
I'm like so impressed.
You know, honestly, I've done this freestyle for a long time, but I've never thought of that transition. We'll see what he can do for attempt number 2. He's definitely going to try and see what he can do in order to scare off Karif Ula a little bit. Oh, just as we say that, he switches to the other transition.
You know, it's just that's just how it works, you know.
Slows
Ooh.
down a little bit on the 110-1 to make sure he's clean. 11.201. Solid time from SEAMUS on his 2nd attempt.
Alright. So here he goes for his 3rd attempt. And, I mean, at this point, he's just trying to better his time as much as possible. Ooh.
Oh, I don't know if he'll be able to do that with that 333.
He'll
Or-
figure it out, you know, just go all out.
Or that down stack. The 333 was where he had trouble on the combo earlier.
Yeah.
Or on the cumulative 3 earlier, excuse me. Alright, so this won't be his strongest attempt, but he will be finishing it off. So it looks like he's scratching that 3rd attempt. So good job to SEAMUS. And so let's bring up his competitor, Karif Ula. Karif Ula, always a strong competitor. He has to beat an 11.201, and he has 3 attempts to do it. That 11.201 is a pretty solid time, and it's the fastest we've seen so far in this event. Looks like he's getting ready to go. And already very fast so far. Proof is showing how fast and consistent he is. That's ridiculous. 10.112? He beat SEAMUS by over a second. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Well, it looks like Karif will be moving on in the bracket, but he still has 2 more attempts to try to see just how fast he can do and send a message to his future competitors. Oh, well, trouble on the 6-6 down stack, so he won't be finishing. Well, looks like he's scratching that attempt, but finishing off that 110-1. So 3rd attempt coming up for Karif. So we'll see what he's able to do. 3rd attempt starting right now. So we're not exactly sure if that should be counted as clean due to his transition from 3-3 to 3-6-3, but he scratched the 110-1, so he's going to be keeping his time for this of 10.112. Moving on in the bracket, congratulations to both stackers, but Karif will be moving on. So moving on to our next matchup, it's going to be Michael Vanner, who'll be facing off against Cam Smith once he does his 3 attempts. Michael Vanner is yet another strong competitor in these events. So he'll be starting up pretty soon, just getting a few more warm-ups. That cycle part always seems to be the one that these stackers are struggling on the most.
Yeah. So Michael is quite an interesting stacker. That green that he has, the snap up green, I actually gave that to him. That's a rare cup from Korea, and I have a full set of those, but I decided to give him one.
So you're telling me that there's even more collusion you have within the stacking league? All right, well, had some fumbles on the cycle part there. 14.702.
All right.
Kian, do you think we'll see under 10 seconds?
Man, I don't know. I think it's possible. You know, we have Tyler Hollis in this, so
I think we're definitely going to see it somewhere in the bracket. Okay, there we go. Moving on to 3-6-3, but has trouble on that 3-6-3 upstack. Is that upstack clean? Okay, it is clean.
wow.
0.026 with a couple fumbles there. He's going to want to try and iron out those small little mess ups he had there. 3rd attempt for Michael Vanner.
All right. So here he goes for 3rd attempt. Smooth start. Ooh, and just as I say that.
His 3-6-3, I think, was giving him trouble every time.
Yeah. Ooh, all right.
Probably betters his time. 12.007. That does better his time. That will be his fastest attempt. Good job to Michael Vanner. We'll see how his competitor does. His competitor is Cam Smith.
All right.
Who
So
in this event is the same as Cameron Smith.
all right.
Probably betters his time. 12. So we'll be starting off very soon. 12.007. Definitely possible for Cameron, I think.
Yeah, I really think he can pull it off. So we sent him the thumbs up. He's ready to go whenever he's ready to go, he can go. Also, in the background, I think he actually has hoverboards.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think there's 3 of them there, probably for each triplet.
Ah,
Do you think they ever try to stack on the hoverboards?
I'm sure they have.
I wonder how hard that is.
That would be pretty difficult, I'm guessing.
I know some people have stacked on like skateboards
Ooh.
and stuff.
What do you think
Oh,
he got?
judging from that reaction, he didn't look very happy.
Oh,
12.860.
good time, but did not beat Michael.
So he has 2 more attempts to try to beat Michael's time. He's going to want to see what he can do. That's a full second. I feel like if he irons out his transitions between each stack, that'll probably be the biggest help he can get right now.
Yeah. But now he's moving on for his second attempt, trying to beat the 12.007 sent by Michael. And he's really going to have to go for it. Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest factor is going to be transitioning from the 3-3-3 to the 3-6-3 because you have to get that separate stack from off the mat, especially with the way a lot of these stackers are doing it. I feel like we haven't done this freestyle enough to really tell what's the fastest way of doing that transition.
So 17.525, that isn't going to beat the 12.007 that he has to, that is been set by Michael. So he does have one more attempt to try to beat it, and he's really going to want to go for it in this final attempt. All right.
Moving on. Starting off so solid so far, but no, having trouble on that 3-6-3. Both the up stack and the down stack.
Yeah. Looks like he...
No, yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to beat it.
Quite unfortunate.
Still trying to finish it off, though. That's always what we try to do. Even if it doesn't go your best, you're always going to finish it off. If you want to add a little bit of flair, you can. Otherwise, make sure you just finish it. 26.415. Good try from Cam Smith, but it looks like Michael Vanner will be moving on in the bracket, so congratulations to him. And I think we're going to have our last matchup.
Yep, so for our final matchup, it'll be Tyler Hollis versus BETSY Sanchez. BETSY Sanchez is known for being quite consistent, and Tyler is known for being quite fast, so this should be quite interesting.
I think you're quite right. I mean, Tyler Hollis is quite a fun stacker to watch, and I quite enjoy it, so we're seeing some quite speed, I guess. I don't know. Already a fast time.
Tyler there.
10.817, already getting a 10 right off the bat. Second attempt coming up soon. And I think he's recording himself with, is that an iPhone 10?
I think that's an iPhone X.
You think he bought that with his own money? He makes him stacking in the street or something?
No. Well, mainly because he doesn't stack in the street, from what I know. And I'm pretty sure he mentioned to me once that his parents did buy him that for, I think it's birthday. I'm not positive, though.
Oh, okay. Well, he did scratch his second attempt, so third attempt is coming very soon. We'll see just what he's capable of in this third attempt.
All right. So he's got one more attempt to set the time for BETSY to beat.
And it looks like he's having trouble on that 3-3-3 already, so... Oh, I guess the timer didn't start.
Lucky.
Yeah. All right, so...
Got lucky there.
We always got to wait and see if the timer actually started or not. You got to wait for the green light when you start these timers. Some of our stackers, even some of the people on the staff of the Stacking League have had trouble with that, and that was a ridiculous time. 9.918?
Oh my god. He got a 9, and we actually did see a 9, and I said it would be from Tyler, and I was right.
All right, so that's going to be tough to beat. We're moving on right to BETSY Sanchez. And it looks like she just saw the time. Oh, man. Well, all right, BETSY, you're consistent. You're fast. You just got to show exactly what you're capable of. BETSY was wanting to make a name for herself in this tournament for sure.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And the one thing that she's mostly known for is her hair and how it swings right in front of her face, and she's fine with that.
That's how you know that you're a strong stacker. You can withstand the elements. You can withstand anything that comes in your way and just be able to stack fast and stack strong and stack consistently. It looks like she's going strong right now. What do you think, 10? Oh, no! Oh, trouble on that 1-10-1.
But at least she is picking it up, making it clean.
So
She doesn't seem very happy about it though.
well, hello, good morning. 19.936 is her time.
A full second slower. Sorry, a full 10 seconds slower than what she needed to beat.
That's honestly ridiculous.
Yeah, Tyler just not giving it easy at all. Showing Team Blue no mercy.
Alright, so second attempt looks like it's going strong so far. 110-1 gave her trouble last time, but it looks like it's the 6-6 this time.
Alright.
Yeah, she did better in time. It looks like she's just going all out, trying to get the best time she can. 13.457 is her time. Solid second attempt from Betsy. One more attempt. She's going to try to see if she can do the best she can.
Alright. So she has one more attempt, but I don't even think I could get anywhere close to what Tyler got. A 9.918. Man, just that would be so stressful for me if I was in Betsy's position. But let's see if she can pull it off. She has one more attempt.
I think that's better than my tournament overall. Like, I'm pretty sure a 9.918 is better than my tournament overall, which is incredible to think about just how fast some of these stackers
She's
are able
going
to
all
go.
out.
Oh no. She went from fumbling on the 110-1 to the 6-6 to the 3-6-3, but each fumble got smaller. So I think she improved her time every attempt, but she's definitely not too happy about that performance. 13.623. Good try to Betsy. She gave it her all, but Tyler Hollis will be moving on in the bracket. Congratulations to all of our stackers, and we're moving right on to our semifinals.
All right, so this is quite an interesting bracket. So we have Team Pride versus another set of Team Pride. So we have, from representing Team Blue, the Team Blue semifinal bracket. Can't speak today. So the Team Blue semifinal bracket is what I'm going to call it. It's Tim Brown versus Karif Ullah, and the Team Red semifinal bracket is Michael Vanner versus Tyler Hollis. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. So
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of people try to take over their team captains, both on Team Blue and on Team Red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it might be a team captain battle at the end, or it might be an underdog battle.
It would be interesting to see the underdog battle. I would like to see that.
I would love to see the underdog battle.
All right. With that being said, let's start with Tim Brown versus Karif Ullah.
Brown having a very strong performance in the combo after a pretty lackluster performance in the cumulative 3. Let's see what he's able to do against his captain.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Oh, captain, his captain. I don't know if that's your captain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to assume captains here. And we actually got a message from backstage. Oh, we did get a message. Yeah,
backstage message that Tim just fumbled on the 110-1.
It was not that. Ooh.
Oh, scratches his first attempt.
Yeah. But as Tyler Hollis is competing in the semifinals, stumbling over my words today. What is wrong with me? We got word that Tyler Hollis got a new 333 record with a 1.355, which is just insanity.
That's ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
I can't, I go my fastest that I can on the 333. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so fast. I stopped the timer. I was like, wow, 1.7. Okay.
11.370, not bad.
Pretty solid time coming from Tim Brown. He said that 11.2 he did earlier was his record. So we'll see if he can get a 10-second combo.
That would be interesting to see. All right, so maybe he will beat all of his attempts again. Just kind of how Betsy did.
He has a slightly different style of the transition. From
he already did actually have a slider.
Oh, did he? I didn't even notice that. Good eye, Kian.
Thank you, Lawrence.
You're welcome, Kian. I think you're quite good at being a judge.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
Oh no, trouble on that 110-1.
But it doesn't matter because he already did have a slider, so he's just trying to finish it off with style.
There we go.
And it looks like he did.
So his best time will be 11.370. So let's bring it up over to Karif Ullah, his captain, and trying to see just how we can do. finishing off a couple warm-ups right now before he's going to move on to his first attempt.
All right. So Kreef got what we thought would be the fastest time. We got him a 10 with like what it looked like to be no effort, and he's had a little bit of a fumble, or a couple of fumbles actually. So he's really going to want to clean it up if he wants to make it to the final round. 13.028 doesn't look like it's going to take it.
Not his strongest performance so far.
But Kreef is a bit of a consistent stacker, so I have no doubt that he'll be able to pull off the best time he can.
A bit? I think it's more than just a bit of a consistent stacker. Kreef is probably one of the most consistent stackers and fast stackers we see in the stacking league.
And you might have just been proven completely right here, Lawrence. Ooh, bit of
I
a
guess
fumble
not.
there.
Well, fumble's there, but he fixes the flipped over cup.
I don't think it beat it. Oh, it did.
Oh, he did beat it. 11.178.
He's very happy
does
about it,
the
though.
time. Yeah, he's probably just like, oh, I can't
did it again.
destroy my teammate.
I'm too good.
All right,
But
so one more
Even
attempt.
though he did
from
beat
Kreef.
it.
He's like, oh no, I didn't get it absolutely perfect. These stackers strive for perfection.
Yeah. All right, so Kreef is going for his final attempt here. Think he'll get a 9?
I think he'll get a 4.
4.
Oh, well, I think he already scratched it because of his transition.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't fix the stack before moving on to the 363. And it doesn't matter, he scratches the 110-1 also. Very upset that he beat his teammate. Very upset he couldn't get a 4 in the combo.
Yeah.
But good job to Kreef Ulam. Moving on to the finals of the bracket. And of course, congratulations to Tim Brown having a very solid performance himself.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to Michael Vanner versus Tyler Hollis, the Team Red Pride battle. And it would be kind of cool to see Michael as the underdog beating his team captain, but seeing what Tyler did against Betsy, we're not too sure.
Michael Vanner is pretty fast in tournament also. He's ranked pretty high out of the competitors here too, so I don't think I'd be too surprised if he's able to beat Tyler.
Yeah, actually just before today, he did beat Tyler overall out of tournament, and Tyler just got a bunch of new records today, including a 4.843 in cycle.
Oh no, trouble on that 363 down stack of the cycle. You know, I feel like those are the worst fumbles when you just have to go around the table and pick them up.
Yeah, when your table, like you have a really small table that just hits the mat, and then the cup falls off, and you have to go all the way around, pick it back up, and then you're trying to finish it and it falls down over again.
Yeah.
I've had that too many times.
Some of my stacking friends have talked about how they have a wall in front of their stacking mat because it's just so much easier to fumble and not have to walk around and pick it up.
Yeah.
This is looking strong so far.
Ooh. What do you think you got?
10.061, solid time from Michael Vanner.
Why is he disappointed? That's so good.
I think everyone here is going for a 9 now. Everyone's trying to go for it.
Yeah, like why not? We have a bit of. Okay, there we go.
This is looking very strong so far. Trying to give time. Oh no, the 3 falls at the end. So that will be a scratch on his third attempt.
What do you think the time was?
9.92.
9.8.
9.82. That's even
Oh, you were
faster.
so close.
Oh man, well, we'll see what Tyler Hollis is able to do. 10.061 is a time to beat, which is still very fast.
Yeah.
Tyler Hollis with the golf claps.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, a bit of a fumble for Tyler.
It looks like he's
another
going
fumble
right
from
into. He doesn't need any warm-ups.
Tyler.
Wait, the timer's running.
Well,
So-
Tyler, that is your attempt. Just letting you
That
know.
is your timer. Your timer's running.
So you kind of have to keep going, Tyler. This is the part where you keep stacking.
Stack the cups.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He's just going for a second attempt. Ooh, fumble there. Ooh. He's
He
just
showed
going
us
for
the timer that was running.
It's like,
Alright.
wait, this timer's moving?
12.516. Are we counting that as a second attempt?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So here's his
attempt
third.
right now.
Ooh, it's looking good.
This is
Oh,
trouble on that 6-6 up stack.
Doesn't look like he's going to beat it. So it looks like that Michael Vanner. Yep, it looks like Michael Vanner will be moving on to the final round.
Congratulations to both our stackers, but Michael Vanner will be taking it.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So I must say, Lawrence, that was insane, and that was such a close battle too, because Michael might have like almost pushed farther with that 9.82, but the 3 fell. And like I don't even think I could do anything close to this. It's not too surprising because Michael Vanner and Tyler Hollis both have 4-second cycles, and this should be interesting to say the least.
All right, so we bring it up to our final match right now. That's going to be Karif Ula versus Michael Vanner, and it looks like Karif Ula is going to be going first.
Yeah, Karif's really going to want to take the win here because Team Blue is just a slight bit behind, so he's really going to want to go for it.
Well, we've seen some great times in the combo from both Michael and Karif, so I'd say it's anyone's game.
Yeah. All right. All right, so far so good.
He catches that 3.
Yeah, like he was not going to let that fall again. Ooh. Dang it.
Oh, he wants that 9. 10:05. This is a ridiculous time. On his first attempt, too.
Yeah, he just has 2 more attempts just to have fun with it.
Michael got 10:06, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay. 10.061. So Karif beat Michael's best time so far by 0.02 of a second. But
I'm kind of rooting for Karif here because I would like to see Team Blue have the take back, just proving that they can do it. But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
What if we incorporate a rule into the stacking league? No take backsies.
No take backs.
All right,
if I'm winning, that's it.
If I'm winning, then you can't beat me. Just stay where you are. All right,
that's basically whatever happens with Tyler Hollis the majority of the time.
No, he didn't make it through to the finals of this bracket. So really showing that speed isn't the only thing that's important in these events.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that's going to be a scratch on that transition.
Yeah, I think so.
But it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters because he had a pretty slow 360. But what is this cycle?
Oh,
that cycle was ridiculous.
Someone's gonna have to put a time code on that to see if there's
all right, 12.059. So Karif is going to be setting a 10.059 time for Michael Vanner to beat.
Yeah.
All right. Michael scratched at 9.8.
So Michael's really got to go all out for this. It's going to be quite interesting. Once again, if I were in either of these guys' positions, I don't know how I would do because I don't even think I've done this. Freestyle, I don't think I've ever tried. I guess I'll have to practice that later, see how I do.
It's a fun freestyle, but it's also very tough.
Probably a little bit heavy on just feeling.
I feel like the combo's a good practice for competitions.
Ooh, bit of a fumble there, but seems to have recovered. Ooh, another fumble there.
I don't think this will be a very fast stacking, though. Though that attempt will be a scratch. The 3 fell at the end. So moving right on to his second attempt.
Like, I'm just sitting here. I'm getting nervous. There's just those times where, like, it's so tense for even you, even though you're not doing anything.
I feel like the stackers probably get the most nervous when they get close to it, but just can't beat it in an attempt.
Yeah, that's the most nerve-wracking. Your first attempt in the cycle finals, you get a 6 flat, and you wanted a 5. That's what really gets you nervous, all riled up.
4 attempt for Michael Vanner. You have to see what he's able to pull off. Oh no, has a slider on the 3-3, so I think this will be a scratch. And I won that 3-6-3, so
doesn't look like he's going to be beating it. So Michael will finish off that attempt there as a scratch. So great job to Michael and everybody else who competed. But congratulations to Karif Ula for taking the win in this bracket with a 10.059 and taking the win in the event. So congratulations to Karif. He has finally earned some more points for Team Blue. And let's take a quick look at the final scorecard, and it's still really close.
They did close the gap a little bit. Team Red was, I believe, 9 points ahead, but now they're only 5 points ahead. So Team Blue is trying to play catch-up again. Karif Ula with 54 points leading his team. Tyler Hollis with 64 points leading his team. So Karif and Tyler aren't too much far behind. BETSY Sanchez with 31 points for Team Blue, the second highest on Team Blue. Meanwhile, the second highest on Team Red is going to be Michael Vanner with 43 points.
And I just got to say, Lawrence, this has definitely been one of the more competitive head-to-heads, and even though it didn't go back and forth because it isn't a raise the bar event, it was just still so competitive because you would
so
get
many
to
fast
these
times and
points.
fast scratches.
Yeah, it was really so interesting, and I just can't wait to see what we have in future brackets because at this point anything is possible still.
It really is. It's so close. And it really is just back and forth with the points too. We were seeing Team Blue leading before. Now we're seeing Team Red leading. So I think it's going to be really fun to watch just what happens.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see which team takes the win here. But that's going to be all for this tournament. Thank you guys for coming on. Make sure you stay tuned, stack fast, and we'll see you in the next event. Welcome, everybody, to the official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown their divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, alright, that was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
597. This is very, very close.
Gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time for Mike.
Finish it off clean.